For 12 years, she woke up every day with the same physical pain, the same rejection, the same isolation. Doctors promised her answers, but after every visit, she was left disappointed. She was running out of options, running out of money, and running out of hope. This is the story of the bleeding woman in the Bible. And whether you've heard of her story or not, I have to believe that some of what I just said might have resonated with you. Because maybe you're walking through a physical struggle right now. Or maybe you're walking through an emotional situation that's just left you heavy. Or maybe it's just spiritual warfare and you're asking, God, where are you? But listen, I have good news, because that woman's story didn't end there. And I know that your story doesn't end here either. Because what happens next is she finds Jesus in the crowd. And with a little bit of faith, she reaches out believing that she can be healed. And I want to read to you what happens next in Mark 5:34. Jesus said this to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace. Your suffering is over." And a little bit of faith can go a long way. And I hope this verse can remind us that faith does play an important part in our challenges, whether spiritual, physical, mental, because it reminds us that God has the power to heal, to transform. Where there's only been pain, He can restore you. Now listen, I'm not saying that if you just have the right amount of faith that God will instantly answer your prayers. He doesn't work that way. He's not a vending machine waiting for you to have the right amount of faith. But here's what I am saying, is that faith is the foundation that keeps us reaching, hoping, believing that God can, even if He chooses not to. And sometimes He answers our prayer the way we ask, and sometimes He answers them in ways that we wouldn't expect. But regardless, He is working and He is in it with you. And here's what I don't want us to miss, how personal God is. He called this woman daughter because He saw her, He knew her, and He sees you and He knows you. And He wants to know your doubts, your struggles, everything. Because faith isn't pretending we have it all together. It's acknowledging that we don't, but we can lean on the one who does. And so today, whatever you're carrying, whatever pain you've been sitting in, have faith, because the same one who called that woman daughter calls you son and calls you daughter. And when Jesus calls you His own, your story doesn't have to end in suffering. It can begin in transformation. Have faith.